Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Important work happens at Bondi Beach every summer. Season 18 of Bondi Rescue kicks off tonight at 7:30. Apparently, this season was the busiest ever for the guys from Bondi Rescue. And Hoppo joins us now. Hi, Hoppo.
Rescue us all, Hoppo.
Hello, Jonesy and Amanda. How are you?
We're very well. So apparently last summer was the busiest one ever. 123 rescues just in one shift. What was going on?
Yeah, it was a massive day. It all lined up. We had a sunny day. We had 30,000 people. There was an easterly swell, which makes a lot of water move around the bay. And so the rips are really bad. So it was just all came together on one day. And it was a massive day that we had. And probably the biggest that I've had for at least 10 to 12 years, I reckon.
I always watch that show and I just enjoy it very much. But the story that always sticks with me is the guy that was bitten on his penis by his dog because he was throwing the ball to the dog and he chose to put the ball between his legs and the dog just went chunk and you had to deal with that.
Yeah, that was an unusual one. We get plenty of unusual first aids at Bondi.
Wow.
And, I don't know, we had to draw straws on who was going to actually do the first aid and patch him up.
Right.
Wow.
What sort of first aid do you do there, Hoppo, on that?
Well, it's not much. I mean, there's a bit of bleeding, so we gave him a bit of padding there. He can just hold it, and he had to go to hospital and get a few stitches. But yeah,
Oh.
I bet you he won't be putting the ball back between his legs again.
No. Are you finding more people are being rescued because we've got more tourists or people who live here who don't know how to use the water these days?
Yeah, it's more, I think, people have moved here because majority, probably 65, 70% of our rescues are people that are actually living in Australia. So I think they've moved here that haven't had the background of living around water and ocean overseas, and they come here and want to be a part of the Australian culture and go to the beaches, and then they get themselves into trouble.
And if you go to beaches in the Middle East or the European areas, they just don't have the rips that we have here.
No, that's right. It's all pretty flat and small and calm, and that's why I think when they come to Bondi, where the rips are, looks quite calm. So they go in a steeper water and they get themselves into trouble. But we always say just float and go with the flow of the water, and that will 90% of the time will take you across the sandbank. So we just try to educate people on how to deal with rips when they're in them.
Maybe you should set up the lifeguard tower right near the end of the rip, so someone just floats along and then
And you scoop them out with a big net.
And there's you with the balm ready to apply it wherever you need to. Maybe that's
a great idea. I might. The next meeting we have at the beach here, I might raise that and say Jonesy's recommended a new technique.
Yeah, Hoppo, I mentioned Jonesy's name. Leave mine out of it if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
well, hang on. How are your fingerprints on this? I came up with the idea. Well, Hoppo, it's always great to talk to you. Season 18 of Bondi Rescue kicks off tonight at 7:30, only on Channel 10 and 10 Play. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Take care, Hoppo.